Welcome back to the EnterpriseJoy podcast, enterprise strategies for leaders in under 5 minutes. I'm Vishal, your mover and shaker of closing loops and turning a busy week into a repeatable system. Today, we'll wrap up with a practical reflection tool to recalibrate your invisible work so the load is fair, the effort is high leverage, and the impact is visible. But why do this now? Because leaders routinely misallocate time without noticing, and without a reset, invisible work quietly swallows capacity. So let's install one. It's called L.E.D.G.E.R, Ledger, the Ledger Reset, and it takes 15 to 20 minutes once a month. Starting with L, which stands for List and Label. It takes around 5 minutes. Here's what you do. Export the last 2 weeks of your calendar. For each block, label one of our 6 buckets: sense-making, boundary spanning, glue work, decision hygiene, emotional labor, or coordination load. Capture the actual minutes because time diary methods work and they are concrete. Next comes E, or equity check. It takes around 4 minutes. Tag each entry as promotable or non-promotable. Circle the names that repeat on the non-promotable tasks. When these tasks accumulate unevenly, they quietly stall careers. For the next month, rotate time box or automate these tasks, and recognize the work in public. Next up, D, or decision hygiene. Takes another 4 minutes. Pick the last 5 real decisions. Did they have a short pre-read, or independent inputs before a debate, or a pre-mortem for major bets? If they did not, convert one recurring forum to memo first and silent reading followed by a Q&A. You'll trade airtime for clarity. Then comes G, the guardrails for collaboration. 3 minutes. Scan for overloaded nodes, the 2 or 3 go-to people whose calendars are always busy. Put in owners, office hours, and a standard escalation template to fix this. The helpful will remain helpful but stop becoming a bottleneck. E is for the environment of voice. Takes about 2 minutes. Add a tiny health pulse to your ledger. 1 psychological safety item and 1 leader inclusiveness item. Track monthly and act on 1 signal. Tweak a meeting format, rotate facilitation, or explicitly reward dissent. And finally, R, or re-allocate and recognize. It takes 2 minutes. Move 1 non-promotable task on a rotation, cancel 1 meeting having no owner or pre-read, and publicly thank 1 behind-the-scenes contributor. In case this sounds too much, here's a story to keep you moving. In his book High Output Management, Andy Grove defined a manager's job as creating leverage. Spend time on activities that multiply the output of others. He used structured one-on-ones, task-relevant maturity, and crisp operating rhythms to keep attention where it compounded. The point is wonderfully unglamorous. Redesign your calendar, redesign your output. Your ledger reset is exactly that kind of a redesign. And here's what good would look like in 30 days. You'll have fewer, clearer decision meetings, having more pre-reads and faster Q&As. You'll have rotating non-promotable work instead of sitting on the same shoulders, and credit where due. Collaboration will have guardrails like owners, office hours, and standard escalations. And safety and inclusiveness pulses will trend with 1 behavior change in flight each month. That's all you do today. And if your reset surfaces a surprising pattern, or if you build a smart tweak that makes invisible work visible, let me know on podcast@enterprisejoy.com. As we end today's episode, next week kicks off the festive season in India, which means I'll be taking a pause for the month of October, and you will hear from me next in November. I'll be back with a fresh new theme and an energized Enterprise Joy podcast. Until then, I'm Vishal, and this is where leaders receive enterprise strategies in under 5 minutes. Run your ledger reset today. I'll see you in November.